Hello, everybody. Um, been a weird couple of days. Everybody's opinions about Jose and just everything. Listen, guys, watch till the end. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button. And like I said yesterday, we just got fully monetized. So to help support the channel, go ahead and go back if you don't mind and watch a couple of the old videos. You actually find some interesting ones. And I hope you enjoy them. More than welcome to leave comments and feelings, theories, and opinions about all of them. Trigger warning. I'm not sure what I'm going to talk about today, and you all might not like it. I am telling you up front. These are not facts, whatever I'm talking about. If I consider it a fact, I will say it's a fact. But other than that, what I'm talking about today are rumors. Plain and simple. Things I have been told, things that have come through the rumor mill, things that circle around in my crazy head. So just understand, if you do not want to hear it, you might as well just click off right now. Okay? First of all, and I'm not supporting Jose, but I would like to clear something up. Everybody for the past 2 days has been going off and going off and going off about this stupid 3 years. He made a comment about 3 years. He hasn't talked to Andrew in 3 years. People, use common sense. Look, a woman is not really pregnant for 9 months. They say she's pregnant for 9 months, but in all reality, 40 weeks adds up to 10 months. So just because you say you're pregnant for 9 months doesn't mean you're actually just pregnant for 9 months. If you ask how old your dog is, and the dog is, you've had him for 3 years, you will say 3 years old, when technically he's probably only 2 or 2.5 maybe. He said 3 years. Because in one way, if you look at it, they went there in 2020. Last year was 2021, and this is 2022. So count that on your fingers. 20, 21, and 22. That's 3. It was just a basic statement, 3 years since he talked to him. Meaning it was in 2020 when the last time he spoke to him. And you would think most people would have enough intelligence to be able to realize that people don't always literally mean what they say or what comes out of their mouth. Just like Candace's 2 minutes. Everybody picks apart everything, and trust me, I am not defending Candace by no means. But everybody is picking apart every little syllable that is said in this case. When Candace said she went to help her mom and that she came back in 2 minutes, I don't know about where everybody else is from, but around here, that's what we say. If you're going to be gone for a couple of minutes, you say a couple of minutes, 2 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes. That could mean anything from a couple of minutes, literally, to 30 minutes. It just means, hey, I'll be back in just a few. I'll be back in a little bit. So technically, she wasn't literally back in 2 minutes. I'll bet my life on it. Just like he was meaning 3 years, just meaning it's been 3 calendar years since he spoke to Andrew. And like I said, folks, I apologize if y'all don't like this side of me, but I've been listening to this crap for 2 days now. All of it. And yes, I admit on my last video, what I said about Jose sounding sincere, I did mean. He did sound sincere. Do I believe everything that he said? No, I don't. And I believe I said that in my video. Not everything he said was the gospel truth. There was inconsistencies. There was overlapping times. He was embellishing stuff that he said that Candace had told him that there was no possible way that he could have known. I mean, all kinds of stuff. The more comments that I read and the more stuff I see other people talking about and bringing up and stuff, yes, I agree. He probably wasn't telling the whole truth. What he did talk about, the important things, probably was coming from the heart. Probably was. Should he have done more to have protected those children while he was there? I believe I said that in my last video too. When the first time he saw something go haywire in that house concerning those children, whether he had a damn place to live or not, and excuse my language, but whether he had a damn place to live or not, he's a grown man. The first thing he should have done was picked up a phone and called somebody and got somebody up there to see about those kids. I hold him wholeheartedly responsible. Maybe not for her disappearance or whatever may have happened to her, but for the simple fact that those children weren't removed then. Now we're getting to the real part where y'all ain't gonna like what I'm fixing to say, and I'm probably about to start a bunch of controversy, and that's not what I mean to do. I do not want drama on this channel, but it's all of it building up, and plain and simple, whatever was going on with Summer, and everybody believes that she was being used and whatever you want to call it, it didn't just start right before she got gone. So who's to say it wasn't happening before Dawn went to Utah? Who's to say it wasn't going on while Dawn was in Utah? And as a matter of fact, why was Dawn in Utah? Why did he take Josie to Utah with him? Why was he taking showers with all of those children? Why did Jose run off the grid, out of the country supposedly, and dump his phone in the middle of the ocean? Come on, what was he really hiding from? What did he know? What did he think that the authorities were going to be coming after him for? What did we all forget about Allie and what everybody thought about her taking that little girl to New York with her when she went? When she had that little recording asking the little girl where they were going? And then when she didn't return with that little girl, did we all forget what everybody thought was going on there? I mean, how do we know that back in 2020 and before that all of these people were not involved? Everybody around Candace and Dawn, I mean, there was all kinds of drugs, drinking, evidently acts going on, adults, children, teenagers, adults with the teenagers. We were all thinking adults with the children. How do we know that they weren't all involved in whatever was going on? How do we know that it wasn't one big ring of indecency going on and they weren't all having their own little parts in it? Their own jobs, if you call. I mean, there was plenty of children. Think about it. We had Dawn and Candace and their 4 kids. There's Allie, her 3 kids. The neighbors, their kids. I mean, I don't know. I'm not by no means saying that any of this is true. I'm just saying, how do you know it's not? Maybe that is what is taking the law so long, is because there's so many people involved in what they're trying to gather evidence against or what they're trying to prove, or maybe they're just trying to gather them all in one big bundle and just put them all away. it really agitates me and makes me mad that all of these children, any of them, Hunter included, true, that they had to live in a life the way that they had to live, being exposed to the stuff they were exposed to. Whether it be their parents or people that their parents hung around with, or people their parents invited into their home. What kind of people were these supposed parents? I'm mad. I'm mad at the law enforcement because they haven't arrested anybody. They haven't charged anybody. And no, I'm not saying I want just anybody charged. I want the people that are doing this to these children. And I'm not just talking about the Summer case. I'm talking about all of the cases where these little kids are being taken from their homes, where their parents are doing away with the child, where the parents are hurting the child. I saw a thing on YouTube just yesterday where somebody done a video where this father took what looked to be a 6 or 7 month old little girl and did the worst thing you could think to do to her, and then caused her demise. A 6 or 7 month old child, a baby, an infant. What is wrong with these people these days? And Candace, by chance, if you run across this video, you are a low-life, scum-sucking piece of you know what. I won't even say dog feces, because you know what? If you had to, on accident, you could step in dog feces. You're so low that if you were laying in the road, I wouldn't even step on you. Now, I don't care whether you were actually responsible for this or not. You are responsible because you did not take care of your child, you did not take care of your children, and you did not take care of any other child that was in your home at any point in time up until this happened. And people, my viewers, my subs, I do apologize. I really do. And I hope you all come tomorrow. Don't forget, I'm having my first live tomorrow. And I hope to see you all there. And I'm hoping that I'll be calmed down by then during my live. Sorry about the rant, guys. Like I said, I'm just mad, I'm upset, and I'm heartbroken over the destruction of all these children's lives and the horror that they each and everyone have to live through when they have to live around people like this. And Lord, forgive me if I'm wrong for I'm not accusing anybody. I'm just saying, how do you know that all this isn't true? I mean, the law is not giving us that. Law enforcement's not giving any indication about what's going on out there, what they've found. The only thing I can come to is there's just so many people involved in this, and they're rounding them all up. If I'm wrong, I'll admit I'm wrong. I don't have a problem with that. But hopefully in the next week or so, maybe we'll find out for sure. Don't forget to pray for all the kids. And until next time, or until Wednesday or Thursday at the live, guys. See you then.